Hey guys, it's been requested a couple times that I do a video on basic guitar stuff. I don't think it's a good idea for me to do theory. I don't really concentrate too heavily on the theory part of guitar. I just kind of learn songs and play as I go. But I will teach you basics about what you need to know about your guitar, what things are, how things work. So the first thing is obviously these. Those are your strings. This board underneath here, that's a fretboard. Each one of these up to a line is called a fret. So this is your first fret, your second fret, third. You also have fret markers, so that little dot there, that means this is the fifth fret. It's an easy way to find things without having to count. These here, these are your tuning pegs. It's how you tune your guitar, obviously, hence the name tuning pegs. You can tune down or up. Very basic stuff. As far as tuning goes, most guitars do standard tuning. Most guitar players, I should say. What standard tuning is pretty much universal guitar tuning. So when you're playing a G chord, everybody knows where your fingers are going to be. So standard tuning should be your first string is going to be tuned to an E. Your second string is going to be tuned to an A. Your third string is tuned to a D. Fourth is a G. Fifth is a B. And your last is also an E. If you just want to play pop songs, that is all you will ever need to know. Unless you get into some pretty heavily contemporary stuff. Other than that, another common tuning is drop D, which is the same for all strings except for the top one, which you drop down to a D as opposed to an E. Things that come along with the guitar. I don't have a pick on me, but you guys should know what a pick looks like. Little triangle. Pick with it. I don't like him, so I don't have one. This is your tuner. It's probably the most useful thing you will ever buy, next to a capo, which I will show you next, when you buy a guitar. It pretty much turn it on, unless I killed mine. No, there we go. Turn it on, and you strum string. It's going to tell you where that string is tuned and how accurately. So my top string should be tuned to an E, and what you're aiming for is the green. My guitar is obviously not that in tune. It also has a tone tuner if you like to tune it by ear as opposed to based off a green or red dot, but it's really irritating. Nobody wants to listen to that. Mine also has this cool function where it can tell you chords. I have a chord button. I can switch to the different notes, and I can choose major or minor, 7th, 9th chords, and it'll tell you where those all are on your frets and how you play them in fingering, which is pretty cool. Or, which everybody should have, basic beginners, I have, book of guitar chords. Probably one of the most useful things I've had since I started playing, because sometimes you're looking on a tab site or a chord site, whatever, you see a C sharp minor, you don't know what that is. This book will tell you. It'll tell you all the positions, it'll tell you where your fingers are. It's really, really helpful, especially when you don't know what you're doing. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys is a capo. This basically changes the key of your guitar. Or some people like to use them all the time because their guitars have sweet spots. Like, for example, this one sounds good, just open. But sometimes putting a capo on the first fret or the second fret makes your sound more clean, or it just sounds better the way the guitar is built. It also just puts it up higher. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to do theory, like I said. But yeah, any more questions? I think I covered the complete basics. I'm not going to teach you guys how to change strings because you can actually just go to a music store and get that done. I don't like changing strings. There's been one too many times. I almost got myself in the eye with one from tuning it too tightly or turning it the wrong way by accident. So yeah, you can just take it to any music store and they'll tune you for like, they'll put on new strings for $5 or so. And yeah, like I said, ask questions if you have any questions. Hey guys.